Hello YouTube. Today is August the 24th, 2015, Monday. Today's book review I'm going to be talking about is The Whipping Boy. I'm going to tell you I'm going to read the summary, then I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. He is known throughout the land as Prince Brat, a name as Jesse described, but in his kingdom it is forbidden to speak higher than the throne. So an orphan named Jimmy is plucked from the street to serve as his whipping boy. Jimmy dreams of running away. The prince has the same idea. Together they two begin an adventure is to change to change both their lives forever. Okay, basically this book is about, it's a middle class book. Um, it got some kind of word. I don't know what kind of word. But anyway, because I can't really see, because it's kind of, it got some award. But anyway, it was actually a good book. I read this because I read all my books, and my nephew read half of his books, but I needed a book, and I got tired of reading ebook because it started hurting my eyes, and so I decided to read a book. Anyway, basically, this kid, the prince, he's a brat. He's so bad. So every time he get bad, he do something wrong, they send Jimmy, and they punish Jimmy. So wherever the prince do something wrong, and he have to get in trouble, they send Jimmy to the king, and the king whoop Jimmy for the prince's mistake. So one day, I guess back in 1987, most homeless people or people who live on the street did not read or write, but Jimmy did because he had to serving the prince. But the thing is, the prince didn't know how to read or write, and he's the prince. So the king got mad because he was like, "Why you don't know your letters and your numbers or how to write?" He said, "Well, I could just pay somebody to do that, or I could just have somebody read to me like that." He was like sarcastic and stuff, but he was serious. So one day the prince decided he was gonna run away. And then Jimmy was like, "Don't do that because then I'm gonna get in trouble too." He said, "Well, then you have to come with me." So he decided to go with him just to make sure he won't get in trouble. So they runs into this group, two bad guys who's trying to kidnap them. That basically kidnapped them, and they thought that Jimmy, the whipping boy, was the king because he could read and write. He talked so proper. And that he thought that the prince was the thug because he didn't know how to read and write. And Jimmy dad used to be like run the swamp and he used to catch rats. So Jimmy was the prince to them in their eyes, and the prince was the rat catcher. So it was so funny because they were trying to get him to leave and they had Jimmy write a letter to the king, and stuff like that. And they were like, "How we gonna give it to him?" He said, "Well, you just walk up there and give it to him, and say that you found this note." So basically, they ran away. At the end, the whipping boy, the prince realized that he liked him as a friend, and he wanted to have a friend because he didn't have no friends. And that he could learn. So he's starting to learn his lesson and learn how to read and write. And he said he's not going to try not to get in trouble so much because the dad was going to kick him out. But then the prince was like, Dad, don't do it. It was all my fault. He had to man up and took responsibility. So it turned out to be a good book. I give this book 5 stars. Would I read it again? No. But it was a good book. Until next time, peace, love.